We're here with the Lady Bruins after a tough loss here today, Coach. You know, it seemed like we fell behind early, and we would kind of crawl back into the game and claw back into the game, and we finally take the lead and then have another one of those lapses offensively. We just seemed to kind of do this the whole game. What do you think, particularly, I know the turnovers was probably the big stat of the night. What was the difference for us today?
Yeah, we were trying really hard. We just defeated ourselves, really. We had us with 30 turnovers, and you're not going to beat too many teams turning the ball over that many times. And honestly was surprised at where some of those turnovers came from, and didn't expect that. But effort was there. We're trying really hard, and you saw us claw back into it because of that effort. You know, I thought some of us played some good defense at times, and that really helped. But yeah, turnovers, story of the game, and we knew that going in. We said turnovers and rebounds. We did win the rebound battle, but not by the goal that we wanted to. But we won it, and that's good. You know, that's a positive thing. But you turn that ball over 30 times. Usually, turnovers lead to quick, easy points, and so that's even going to help their shooting percentage and just help them immensely when we turn the ball over that many times.
You would talk about all the time doing the little things well, and I think that even having the offensive game that you did, still defensively, and you know maybe it was in part with Brevard struggling shooting a little bit as well. But even as poor as we were playing offensively with the turnover margin, you know the whole game we're down 6 points, we're down 8 points, we're down this slim margin. So what do you think defensively? What was working for us to force them into those tough looks?
Well, we'd really worked on screening, defending screens, getting through underneath, hedging, extending really well, and recovering quickly, and making sure help side was also there to help on any penetration or rolls. And I think for the most part we did that pretty well. They didn't score real well against our half-court defense. And then the rebounding was there for the most part. And so that's going to keep you in some games. And honestly, the whole coaching staff, along with the crowd, I think we had a great crowd there, and very thankful for everybody that came. But we're all waiting there for us to click and for us to explode. And we really, we're just, you know, unfortunately, it's a shoulda, woulda, coulda type thing. And you look and go, oh, we're just way more capable than what we showed tonight. And I feel really bad for the ladies. They played really hard, but we didn't execute well. And so we got to learn from that. We got to look at it and go, okay, why didn't we execute? And that's for us to figure out and move forward and get better. But you know, I really feel bad for them. We worked really hard. We just didn't execute, especially offensively at all. And defense, we had lapses, but I thought our defense was way better than our offense. Therefore, kept us in the game. And we just didn't click. And we're all waiting for it to happen, and it just didn't.
Sha'Ron, I know that you're, as a player, you guys are used to clicking. You're used to having spurts of the game where everything's working. And tonight, like Coach said, he kind of stole my next question. But, you know, we didn't ever seem to get in sync offensively. What do you think was the reason for that?
Just the play of their defense, and they're very athletic and aggressive. And that makes it hard for us in a sense. So as far as trying to cut to get open, they're really up close on us, so we just have to do a better job of, you know, bringing it to them as well and being aggressive and working hard, and you know that just makes us play harder, and we're gonna have to do that. Even going for a pass, you know, we have to, you know, go hard just to catch a pass, and I think when the defense is playing like that, it makes us play hard, and we exert so much energy, but you know, with games like that, we just have to do that to stay in it and just to run our offense. But we have to get better at doing that.
As you guys, you know, move on from here, what do you think? Sha'Ron, we'll start with you. What do you think? You know, what's the biggest takeaway from today, going into a really tough game next week against Manual? They got a really good program as well. You know, what do we take from today to hopefully start working on in next practice to get better?
The biggest thing has got to be the turnovers. I mean, outside of everything else, we were still there, but we give them so many more opportunities. As you can see, we out-rebounded them, and we did other things okay as well. But we've got to cut down on turnovers because Emmanuel, they're really good, and we just cannot have that same type of play against them. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing, and just, you know, calming down and running our offense, getting passes, not being too stagnant with the ball at the top of the key.
Kind of same question to you, Coach. You know, it's been a season so far completely on the road. This is the lone, the lone home game, so I know the team is disappointed in the result, but what can you take from an experience like this that'll hopefully make you better in the future?
Well, we are still really young. That'll maybe be the theme of the season. I don't know, but we need to start playing like we're older. We're frantic, we just out there, and I think we all know we can be so good that there's maybe pressure on us. We put pressure on ourselves, and we gotta have some fun playing the game and not be so uptight. I think that might be part of it. We're trying to do too much. Some of those turnovers definitely just people trying to do more than they need to be trying to do, and so taking things like that and applying them is the key. And so you look at your mistakes, you learn from them, and then you got to forget them and go on and be better from them. And so that's what we're going to try to do. And we have a good challenge coming up on Thursday after exams, and that's the next thing for these ladies is focus on their schoolwork, get that done, and then to get focused on Emmanuel and get ready for a fun second half of the season. Traditionally, I'm confident that we're going to play better. We've just got to work at it, and I love the word discombobulated. It sounds like what it is, and we were discombobulated out there, just frantic and didn't click, and we're gonna. I also should get extra points somewhere for using the word discombobulated here in an interview, but we've got to calm down, execute, and this experience itself will help us, and as long as we learn from it, don't dwell on it, don't dwell on the negative, and let the team grow from it.
All right, thank you guys.